Alright guys, so I am doing a first 24 hours day in the life with the new iPhone 16 Pro Max. I'm just going to show you guys exactly how I use this phone for the first 24 hours. I'm going to unbox it and use it for the day. First things first, let's open up the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Again, these iPhone unboxings have been really anticlimactic because there's really nothing else inside the box other than the phone. And I gotta tell you, the phone definitely looks pretty good. It doesn't look like gold and it doesn't look like bronze. It looks a little bit more rose gold to me. Wow. Okay, yeah, the phone looks good. This is the 6.9-inch phone. Doesn't really feel that much different in my hand, but I have to use it a little bit more. What else is in the box? You have a braided USB-C cable and a SIM ejector tray because we're in Canada, so we still have the SIM cards and no stickers. So that's the iPhone 16 Pro Max unboxing. Basically it. Not only did I get the new iPhone 16 Pro Max, but I also got the Apple Watch Series 10. So we do have the watch band. I think I just got the regular black Nike watch band. So let's take a look at that. Oh, can I get it out? Oh, let me take this out. All right, so we have the black Nike. Damn, this is so hard to get out. Jesus. All right, finally. It's very basic. I just got this because I just want to test out the Apple Watch Ultra, the Apple Watch Series 10. All right, so now we have the Apple Watch Series 10. It is covered with like a black paper. You guys can see how well it looks. I mean, to me, the body does look smaller than the Apple Watch Ultra, but it's all about the screen. So we'll do another probably day in the life for this watch on its own. But yeah, that's the unboxing experience. Let me show you guys the iPhone 16 Pro Max again. Wow, I actually like the look a lot. It does look a lot like the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So if you're not going to get the new color, you're gonna have the same look other than the camera control button, I guess, over here. But yeah, it looks very identical to the previous year, but the new color is very beautiful. So I would say that maybe go with the new color. I did do a poll and a lot of people said they were gonna get the black one. I mean, the black, you can't go wrong with black. We're gonna do a day in the life, so I'll set this phone up and I'll bring you guys along with my day with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. I will have some POV shots with the iPhone 16 Pro Max so you guys can see how the camera is, but I'm gonna film my whole day with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So let's do it. All right, so the phone is setting up. Some apps are downloading. Can I prioritize ChatGPT? Yes, I can. YouTube Studio. The phone is getting pretty hot because it is downloading a lot of stuff in the background. It is at 71% at 9:59. I will charge it up, maybe all the way back to 80% and start my day off with 80%. But yeah, let's get on with our day in the life. All right, so first thing to do today, I bought some gym equipment that I have to set up. So I'm gonna go set that up. And then from there, we'll go out, do some things throughout the day and see where the day brings us. So I'm currently filming with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. This is all the gym equipment. I will bring it downstairs in a basement. So I'll show you guys me bringing this downstairs, filmed on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So let me know how it looks. Well, the weights are done. It looks pretty sick. 5 all the way to 25. Well, my workout for today is over, but we have to move on with the day. So far so good with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. As I use this phone often, I almost forget that I have a new phone. I need to use it a little bit more and let you guys know how it goes. Right now we're at 52% and it is 3:18 p.m. So the day has been going good so far. We started the day with 80%, did a lot of filming with this phone, and also just used my phone regularly throughout the day and only lost 28%. So that's actually pretty decent. All right, so we made it to the mall and I want to test out the camera control again. I did have trouble using it with my left hand. It is on the right side, so trying to use it with your left hand is not ideal at all. So I don't know, is Apple gonna make a left-handed version of this? But yeah, the camera control is just not the best when you're using your left hand. Again, this phone is new, but it feels like my old phone. The real difference is the camera control, but I need to force myself to use the camera. And again, when I use the left hand, it just doesn't feel natural. So I'm not using it that much right now. All right, so I'm getting you guys updated on the iPhone 16 Pro Max day in the life. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has a lot of stuff that are similar to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Doesn't really feel any different. I mean, the phone does handle heat a lot better. Like, I'm holding my phone right now filming this and it's already warm. This handles the heat pretty well. Right now we're at 38% and it is at 541, and the battery has been holding up pretty well. Screen all the way to max brightness, even though it's the same brightness as the iPhone 15 Pro Max. But yeah, so far so good, but not anything special with the iPhone 15 Pro Max. All right, so I'm someone that uses AI a lot, and I'm trying to use ChatGPT with this phone, and for some reason it doesn't work. It says invalid request. I try to get it to work, it's just not working. It is working on my iPhone 15 Pro Max. I'm not sure if it's because it's the new phone, so it doesn't support the new phone yet. I did update the app, so it should be working, but it just doesn't work. Oh, well, as I'm making this clip, it actually works now. I think maybe I just had to update the app and wait a little bit. But yeah, I'm someone that uses ChatGPT a lot, so I'll keep you guys updated on how ChatGPT works with this phone. See if it heats up the battery or see if it handles anything well with AI stuff. But Apple AI stuff is just not available right now, so I have to use third-party AI apps. So it is currently towards the end of the day for me. The iPhone 15 Pro Max, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is at 20% right now. It is the 9 p.m. So the iPhone has been holding up throughout most of the day. I mean, we haven't had any problems with the battery. I think it actually does hold up better than the iPhone 15 Pro Max, but not by much. You have to keep in mind, these phones' battery lives are going to degrade throughout the year. So you don't have to really worry about battery life for your phone. Don't buy a phone for better battery life. Just fix the battery on your phone. So that's my take on it. But I would have to say my first 24 hours or first day actually with the iPhone 16 Pro Max has been a little bit uneventful. I mean, all of the new features that we're supposed to get with this phone isn't here. I mean, it feels like an iPhone 15 Pro Max, just slightly bigger with an extra button. Nothing else, nothing really more. That's for now, unless Apple actually comes out with Apple Intelligence and brings it on the phone, it might hold up better. One thing I will say is that throughout the day when I was filming, taking pictures, using ChatGPT with my phone, this phone hasn't been hot all day. I think the battery or the cooling system is a lot better with this phone compared to my previous phone. And that's an issue I have, is that the phone gets really, really, really hot. But with the iPhone 16 Pro Max, you don't really have to worry about the cooling system. It does look like it's way better. I will have to do a little bit more testing with that. That's going to be on my full review. But for now, the iPhone 16 Pro Max has been holding up when it comes to cooling. And the camera control is actually a cool thing, but it takes some getting used to it, and it's a little bit hard to understand. I had to understand that if you want to change functions, you have to double click. I didn't know that until like a few tries. But the thing is that it's geared towards right-handed users, and I am a right-handed user, but I like to use my left hand sometimes to take some pictures or videos. So not being able to do it properly, use camera control properly with my left hand, got me wondering, is Apple gonna now come out with left-handed and right-handed phones? I don't know, but the camera control button is not very useful when you're holding your phone vertically with your left hand. So I do think that Apple might have to come out with two versions of the same phone for left-handed users, but who knows? Maybe they don't really care about that, or the segment is so small that it won't really affect the sales or the use case of camera control. But for now, camera control seems to be a gimmick because it is a little bit out of reach, because I like to take a lot of vertical videos and pictures unless I'm doing YouTube, and then I do it horizontally. But you just get so used to using the controls on the screen that that button isn't enough for you to do all those changes. It's actually faster to do it on the screen than with the camera control setting. So yeah, for now, the camera control is a gimmick. I try to really use it throughout the day, but it's just not there yet. But hey, maybe when the actual Apple Visual Intelligence or whatever it's called is going to be on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, then maybe, just maybe, it will be worth it. But so far, yeah, the day in life has been normal. But I'm going to use a lot more. I'm going to do a full review. I might do a second part 2 of my review when all the Apple Intelligence stuff comes out. But I'm going to do a full review. So stay subscribed to the channel if you want to see the full review of the iPhone 16 Pro Max and give you guys my thoughts on this phone. But yeah, that's all for my day in the life. Battery life, very well. Does very good with battery life. Handles well with heat. And also has an amazing screen as per usual. But yeah, the iPhone 16 Pro Max, that is my day in the life. See you guys on another video. Peace.